Welcome to another news video about the Kansas City Chiefs. We are excited to bring you new videos every day, fellow fans. So, show your support by leaving a like on the video, subscribing to the channel, and activating the notification bell. The first week of training for the Kansas City Chiefs went very well, but the absence of defensive player Chris Jones continues to be a dark cloud hanging over the organization. Until Jones and the team reach an agreement on a long-term contract extension, he will likely not attend training and instead accept a fine of $50,000 for each day missed. However, this hasn't stopped the club's best defensive player from standing his ground, and recent reports indicate that negotiations may not be going smoothly. There's still time for an agreement to be reached, but the clock is ticking with each passing day. Speculation about Jones' contract situation continues, and Nick Wright from FS1 is also adding his take on things. In a recent episode of his What's Right podcast, the sports personality and notable Chiefs fan stated that there is an indisputable case for Jones to be one of the top 10 defensive players in football. However, he also pointed out the difference in average annual contract value between Los Angeles Rams star Aaron Donald, $31.7 million, and the next defensive tackle, Quinnen Williams, $24 million, of the New York Jets. Jones is reportedly trying to bridge that gap somewhere close to Donald, and Wright knows that the Chiefs need to pay him despite the challenges. Chris Jones wants to be paid like Aaron Donald. I don't blame him, but it's complicated because Patrick Mahomes is taking a little discount, Travis Kelce is taking a big discount. I think it can be done, but it should be noted that the last time there was a Chief who wanted to be paid at the top of the market, he was traded. His name was Tyreek Hill. Now, they managed to overcome that because of Mahomes. Chris Jones is extremely important to this team. I believe they will strike a deal, but if they don't, this is probably his last year with the Chiefs. Wright also praised the defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo's unit, which aims to be one of the top 10 in the league next season. Wright shares the same sentiment, highlighting players like linebacker Nick Bolton, defensive lineman Charles Omenihu, and others as potential key contributors. Still, Jones is the centerpiece and the person capable of elevating the game of everyone else. If he's there this year, which I think he will be, I think they could have a top 10 defense. They have all those young guys in the secondary with a year of experience. I really like Nick Bolton as their inside linebacker. They spent consecutive first-round picks on defensive ends, they went out and got Charles Omenihu, and you have Chris Jones. You could have a legitimate pass rush, a young and athletic secondary, Bolton holding the linebacker group together along with the guy they got from the Chargers, Drew Tranquill. Leo Chenal, we'll see what happens with him. I like what this defense can be, but the focal point is Chris Jones. Most projections for Jones' next contract range between $27 million and $30 million on average per year. This would surpass Williams by a significant amount but fall short of Donald's record. However, it remains uncertain where the Chiefs will ultimately align, if they do so at all. Wright's best guess: an average of $30 million, which might not be exactly what it seems on paper. I think they'll work it out. My guess is it comes in at 4 years, they'll call it $120 million, so he can save $30 million per year. But, in practice, it's a 3-year contract, $80 million deal with $70 million of that guaranteed. Now, it's time for you, beloved Kansas City Chiefs fan, to interact with us. So, go ahead and leave your opinion down here in the comments because it's essential to all of us. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any updates.